This is very important, people. This is very important. We have got to get to the new hit segment that people are loving. And this is, of course, the theme song for it. Oh, God, did I lose it? Oh, my God, I did lose it. Here it is. It is time for the Utah County Quiz of the Week. Clayton, I believe you have a 2-game advantage on Ryan Bradford. Jeremy, am I wrong on that, or am I can't remember. I can't remember. I have to look it up.
No, that's correct.
It is correct. Bradford knows. He remembers. It is a 2.
Well, it's nothing like taking county trivia against a person that doesn't live here.
He always puts up a good fight.
He does.
You always think he's going to win, and then right when his hopes are up, Clayton punches him down.
And I worked hard on this quiz. I spent days laboring. I spoke to so many people in the upper echelons of quiz. I talked to Alex Trebek. I talked to Pat Sajak. I was like, game shows, tell me what to do. And I tried to make the questions not just specific to the county, but some of them you have to have some external knowledge, but they are related to the county. I will make sense of this very soon. Actually, I'll never make sense of it, but I will try to make sense of it. This week, I did a random number generator like I do every week. Every week, I do a random number generator. I can't listen to that song anymore. It's the worst state fucking song. Utah.
After Ryan talking about how hard he works on this, sorry to interrupt.
No, please, always interrupt.
But I feel like he needs a theme song that's... he works hard on his quiz, so you better answer right.
Works hard on his quiz.
We need a quiz montage.
We need a quiz montage. Oh, we do need to make a video. I'll work on that. All right, everybody. Wasatch County is the county of the week. Wasatch County is the county of the week. Clayton, you went first, or you won the last two, so you get to go first. I wrote these questions for both of you specifically.
Can I get a county seat question?
Well, we'll find out here. We'll find out. First question. And I got to make some numbers. I got to have a scorekeeper thing going on here. First question of the Wasatch County quiz. Wasatch County gets its name from the Ute word, which means mountain pass, low pass over high range. The spelling of Wasatch has been disputed over the years. In fact, there is a town in Summit County named Wasatch, but there is one additional letter than the way Wasatch County spells it. Is it A, B, S, C, H, D, E? What is the additional letter in the town of Wasatch?
No hesitation here. The letter is H.
That is right. Maybe I made it too easy. Remember, in this scale, you get 1 full point. Bradford could have stole it for 0.5. Bradford, this question is for you. Ryan, are you ready?
Yep.
You and I spent a lot of time here, in fact. You and I both loved going to Wasatch County because that's the home of Heber City, the home of Holiday Lanes Bowling Alley. Holiday Lanes Bowling Alley, a place we spent a lot of time. Right? Am I right, Bradford? Come on.
That's right. Yeah.
Hello. Hello with the Holiday Lanes. My question,
Holiday
Lanes, according to their website, not only was a big moment for you and I, Ryan, but also a big hotspot during Sundance for people like, and this says this on the website, Robert Redford and Tom Brokaw, according to the CNN article in the 90s about it. But my question for you, they have a full restaurant. What is the name of the burger served at Holiday Lanes in Heber? Is it A, pound of patty, B, Big Willie, C, 7-pound split, or D, holiday burger? That was pound of patty, Big Willie, 7-pound split, or holiday burger.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to go Big Willie.
We got 2 right answers off the bat.
Oh, wow. What's the Willie in reference to?
I think it was the dad who started it was named Will, and so they called it.
It wasn't penis bound.
It wasn't.
That was some good quiz writing. If I can just
thank you. Can I get some?
Because he gave us the 7-pound split, so we're like, oh, it's a themed, it's a bowling themed.
Honestly, 7-pound split was the burger we all need.
Right? I know, but
right.
Come on.
I have vague memories of. Yeah, I have vague memories of thinking how funny the Big Willie
Yeah.
it was as a menu item.
Oh, you're having memories of this. Oh my god.
I'm having memories.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Can I just tell you a burger story real quick? Or are we
No,
gonna
I'm
keep
sorry.
this
We have
rolling?
to keep going. No, of course. What are you talking about? That's what we're doing.
Oh,
Always keep the show
my-
moving on a very tight schedule.
my favorite burger story. When I was in a band in high school with this
I
guy.
didn't know you had a favorite burger story. This is amazing.
Yeah, I was in a band in high school with this guy's name Steve. He's the late Steve.
Steve, we love you, Steve.
He was a fantastic human. I was in high school. He was a little bit older than us. He lived in a double wide trailer in North Las Vegas. He was on hard times, and he needed to pay rent. And he would, in order to bridge rent, there was a bar called Jack's or Better right by his trailer park. And they had this Haas. It was called the Haas burger, and if you ate it within 30 minutes, you got it for free. If you ate it within an hour, you got $100. I'm sorry, reverse that. If you ate it within 30 minutes, you got $100. If you ate it within an hour, you got it for free. That's how big this thing was.
Oh my god.
He would house a Haas
Oh my god.
to make rent.
I feel
That
him.
is incredible.
I feel
like
him right now.
literally eating for your life.
Right.
Like he
kind of.
could do this routinely. Like they weren't like, okay, once you've done it once, we don't give you $100.
But he
every
told,
time
yeah,
you
I
do
mean,
it.
I
Or would you
mean,
dress up in a disguise?
But I
Makes
kind of
no
like
sense.
he takes the challenge, like it's almost a publicity stunt for them, Jeremy, where it's like, come and see and this shows capitalism where we're at. Come and see the out of luck guy try to survive eating in an establishment. You could turn into its own freak show.
only in America can you
didn't-
eat to make rent.
Right, there's so much food.
Didn't we talk about like these eating contests at restaurants last week? And Clayton did not bring this up.
I know.
Did we talk about this? I don't know.
This
man.
is
I'm
a
just saying it.
strategy.
I mean, I need to keep my. I need to.
specifically. Yeah, we were looking at like the roster of the people who had done the steak thing.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
there were some
I need to
women
manage my
missionaries on it.
insight. I need to keep my insight at a steady
Yeah.
stream, and I
Right.
don't want to blow all my insight at once. But I will say the Haas burger was insane. Jack's are better. I wonder if it's still standing. Who knows? In these pandemic
There's no
times.
way to find that out, Jeremy, if you could find that out. All right, the next thing, we're moving on to Clayton's second question. This is about Heber. This is about Heber City, my friend. One of the big ones.
Okay.
One of the most beautiful. Now, it's really becoming a place to go.
It's a
because
wonderful valley.
It's a wonderful
one of
valley.
the most scenic valleys in the
Great,
state. For
great
sure.
fishing. You got Highway 40, that weird bar. You got bison you can see. My
You got this
question,
mix of rednecks, Mormons, and second homeowners from New York.
and it's becoming, I don't know, I took a photo for Bradford, but it's becoming like a sprawl. I mean, it's got all the fast food places is all I would say. Here's my question for you, though, Clayton.
Yeah.
According to a 2017 estimate on Wikipedia, so that's what I'm referencing, 2017 estimate on Wikipedia, Heber City had a population of 14,414, all fours and ones, 14,414.
Okay.
What city in 2017 was directly above Heber in population on that list?
And does this city does not have to be in Wasatch County?
No, I'm about to read you four choices.
Okay.
Is it A, North Salt Lake? Is it B, Hurricane? Is it C, South Salt Lake? Or is it D, Price? In 2017, what was directly above Heber in population? North
That's
Salt Lake?
Really great question.
Hurricane.
It has nothing to do with Wasatch County.
No,
So
South Salt
North Salt Lake, South Salt Lake.
Hurricane and Price. And this is 2017.
I only know 2015.
Bradford can steal it if Clayton does not get it for 0.5 points.
Bradford memorized the ranks.
I am
of all
gonna
the
say
2015s.
Hurricane, because we talked about hurricane force winds earlier.
Chum.
God. 2-1. 2-1.
The reason being is I think South Salt Lake has about 30 or 40,000 people. North Salt Lake's quite a bit bigger, and Price, though dwindling, is still in the 30K.
Clay, I believe I I think I picked one that was below and two that were above, and I can't remember why I did that. But anyway, that's a little peek behind the door. The next question has to do with this body of water. The next question is Jordanelle Reservoir. Jordanelle Reservoir is a major landmark in the Wasatch County. It was a controversial when it was built because, and by the way, it was built in our time. I didn't realize this, Bradford. We were alive for this.
95.
It's already not looking good for you, bud. It was built in our lifetime. It took over three.
What date was Jordanelle built?
It took over 3 ghost towns that were there. And now has a shitty town called Hideout. And I reference this because I was reading the Gerke article that we talked about the other day about Hideout stealing land from Summit County.
I saw that Hideout is hiring an assistant city manager.
No way. Well, they're trying to take over wetlands in Summit County. Real fucked up thing. Anyway, we can talk about that later. But the reservoir.
That'll be a good thing for the Limp Bizkit crew.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit crew. Let's go a deep dive on local
Let's
politics.
talk about municipal issues.
Well, actually, 2 of us would love that. By the way, the reservoir opened on April of 1993, everybody. 1993. It was April of 1993. 2 years off, Bradford. What other historic event happened the same week? All below happened in 1993, but only one of them happened the same week. All of these happened in 1993. Only one of them happened the same week as it opened.
Okay.
Bradford, are you ready?
Yes.
A, Bill Clinton is sworn in as president. B, World Trade Center bombing. The first one, where it didn't go down. C, Jurassic.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, you're tripping me out. Can you just repeat? All of these happened in April.
You're not answering this. Yes, all of these happened in 1993. These happened in 1993. Only one of them had the same week as Jordanelle opening.
But Bill Clinton was sworn in.
All right, Brad, answering the question, not you.
Sorry.
I was trying to do an easy one.
Clinton won the election.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad, guys.
Jeez, Clayton.
Sometimes
show a little more insight.
Come on.
Interrupting Ryan when he's trying to read his question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I would never do.
Yeah, you
Silence!
Bill Clinton is sworn in as president. A. B. World Trade Center bombing. C. Jurassic Park is released and opens in theaters. Or D. The saga, or the end of the saga of Waco.
Ooh,
what happened that week? Was it Bill Clinton sworn in, World Trade Center bombing, Jurassic Park opens, or is it the end of the siege of Waco? Or it's the siege of Waco. I can't read my own handwriting. Siege of Waco.
I'm gonna say Waco.
Hell yeah, I agree.
Final answer.
Final answer.
We have not had a wrong answer yet. The most complicated quiz so far, and everyone's nailing it. Maybe I'm doing too much. I got to work harder on this. All right, Clayton, if you win this, this is for all the marbles. Bradford could steal it, get 0.5. Yeah. One of the ghost towns submerged under the Jordanelle Reservoir was a town called... Oh, wait, by the way, sorry. Let me back up. I forgot my own rules. This is one of those guys. Remember, the first 4 are before each of you individually. This last one is a toss-up. 50-50. First one to say it out loud. Okay? So both of you can answer it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
One of the ghost towns submerged under Jordanelle Reservoir was a town called Keelty. Keelty. Keeltey. Keelty. It was home to the Keelty agricultural colony.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Was it A and B? First one to say it out loud. Was it A, a CCC site, or was it B, a volunteer Japanese internment camp?
A.
Bradford?
Well, he's just gonna have to say B.
I always say B. We have to make it official. We have to. We have to make it official.
Yeah.
Clayton Scribner, your rule. That is right. Japanese internment camp.
You're cutting out.
Oh,
it might
shit.
not be for the people on YouTube. But,
Oh shit! Sorry.
we can't hear you.
Sorry.
Sound like Clayton's wrong though. is
You
what I
got
was
really
picking
excited
up.
that I was wrong.
Insight can't get you everywhere.
That's
Clayton.
hurricane force winds.
Hurricane force wind. Sorry about that, boys. It was a wrong. It was actually a. Now this is what's fucked up and freaky about it. Volunteer Japanese internment camp.
Yeah, that's what threw me. I had no idea about
That was the thing.
volunteer
Yes,
Japanese
volunteer.
internment camp. I thought that was something that you just made up out of your sick and twisted
I know.
mind.
I wish.
Appears that truth is stranger than fiction, I guess.
Yes. So it turns
That's
out
crazy.
that at the time there was a place where like people who were like, you can just like it looks like racism's going to rule the day. You can just go to this place if you want to. But gentlemen, this week I'm throwing a little bit of a cog for 2 points. It's time for the bonus round. The bonus round, first ever bonus round. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan. You had
Sorry,
your
Ryan.
chance.
This is coming off kind of like a rigged thing. Like, oh,
Time to take.
Clayton hasn't won yet. So
No,
there's
because I
another
did
round.
I did the research, and gentlemen, please notice on your screens right now when I did entirely too much research. Has anyone heard of this show?
Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving
Oh
on.
wow.
There was a show in the 1970s
shit.
called Moving On. It was a amazing show that had 2 leads that
The nation.
they were like, one was a right-wing old school dude played by the dude on the left, and there was another that was like a left-wing guy. So this guy right here, Claude Akins, he's the right-wing old dude. He's stuck in his own ways. I don't know if you know this, but he was made famous by playing the character Sheriff Lobo. Does that sound familiar? Sheriff Lobo?
Oh.
You might not know it, but the only reason I knew it was because of this.
Oh, it's you.
Wow,
Bed
dude, you
pans
did
under
a
my
deep
pillow.
dive on this one, man.
Bobo, sir. Bobo? I meant Lobo. Sheriff Lobo. They never should have canceled that show.
By the way, wait.
Lobo. Bring back Sheriff Lobo.
So I didn't know that when I was going through it, but that is Sheriff Lobo. This was the
Oh,
show he
wow.
did after
Claude
it was
Akins?
canceled. Claude Akins. This guy after him, his cohort, I always say cohort, but
Cohort?
it's cohort. This guy is just, I don't know who he was. I don't think he was anything.
Frank Converse.
Frank Converse.
I love that
So
name.
this whole show is based that like their partners, they swish shift because this is back when they didn't have regulation on who could sleep when they're doing trucks and all that kind of shit. So they
just drive trucks nonstop.
they drive truck. The theme song was actually done by Merle Haggard.
Dude,
Holy
Merle is looking slim.
He always looks.
AF
He
right
looks.
now.
He always looks so handsome. He was so handsome.
Wow, look at him.
Can I actually have that belt?
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
take that on my river trip.
So you should bring that big girl. Moving on. So the show is called Moving On. Now the bonus question is.
Hey guys,
I-
has Schlegel asked a question yet?
I know.
No,
a lot of
we're doing a.
Come on,
I
super
That was
fun.
a
for a little
15-minute
bit.
run.
All right,
That was
all
a
right,
15-minute
Jeremy.
run.
I know
Second.
Jeremy's pissed because we're not at the Limp Bizkit crew. It's 10:07. Fuck off. All right, we're doing a fun thing here. This is why I couldn't finish the discount thing earlier. This is the first ever bonus question in that episode I was just referencing about moving on. That episode, it was in the 1974 something like that. Was filmed in Midway, Utah, in Wasatch County.
Yeah.
Okay? It's all about trucker culture, all that kind of shit. Now, here's the question for you. In that episode that's filmed in Midway, because I watched all 50 minutes of it, don't think I didn't, they depict a specific religious group, which is U.S. specific. What were they making an allusion to? Okay? What were they making an allusion to? In that episode, filmed in Midway, Utah, what was the religious group they were making a reference to? Filmed in Utah, Midway. This is, again, first one to say it out loud. Was it A, the Quakers, B, LDS, C, the Hutterites, or D, the Amish? Hutterites. Sorry, Hutterites.
I'm gonna say Amish.
Clay?
Well, it's a fictional show.
But they're depicting a real religious group.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's not going to be LDS. I don't think. I think that would. I wonder upon wonders why you would mention the Hutterites, which I have no idea who they are, because I'm not that cultural. I have insights, but none of them have to do with religion. So I'm going to say Hooterites
thought that
just
was
because I
just-
don't give a fuck anymore.
I
So
think that's just
Hooterites.
people who frequent Hooters.
Yeah. So Hooterites, definitely Hooterites.
Count me in that Blondie comic.
Clayton is right in a weird movie. They filmed the show in Utah with a big religious culture there, yet they depict the people living in Midway as a very small German culture known as Hooterites. The show, I didn't want to show you the name of the show. It was called Hoots. And that was the nickname. It was about how a bunch of farmers are pissed that the Hooterites are buying up land because they don't spend it on food.
What's their? Oh, they're like kind of Mennonites. Okay.
Yeah, kind of Mennonites.
What's their belief?
That you should watch the show Moving On NBC in 1974.
Hello, welcome to Hooters. Have you seen Moving On?
Yes. Show him your tattoo.
Clayton Scribner, you run the gambit. You are 3-0. 3-0.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that
Rigged.
round.
Oh, go ahead.
There has not been a chance for bonus round stealing in all the other games.
I would say.